Hello, good morning, guys. This is Sunny Vishkarma. I hope all good. So let's start one video for today. So guys, in my practical video training number 58, we understand about the following LC clauses: 48, period of presentation; 49, confirmation instruction; 78, instruction to the paying bank; 53, reimbursement bank. So what next? So guys, the today topic is for the UPAS LC, Usance Payable at site. It is very important LC, and this LC will play the game in the game changer game. You can say game changer in the international trade. And the big companies, big volume, they are using this LCs and UPAS LC, and which applicant not much the funds, they can use this LC mostly. So this is the just a combination of Usance and site LC, but the difference is the Usance name is just a credit period and site is the immediate payment. That is the Usance, UPAS, Usance Payable at site. So we'll discuss about the fourth scenario. What is the UPAS LC? Why UPAS LC is important and charges? Second is the party involved under the UPAS LC. Third is the benefit of UPAS LC for buyer and seller, and fourth is process of UPAS LC. So guys, this is very important subject. So please keep understand well. If not clear, anything is not clear, please ping me via WhatsApp, via email, or most importantly, if comment on the YouTube channel, it will be help for me. Thank you. Let's go in next slide and understand better. What is a UPAS LC and why UPAS LC is most important and charges? This definition I have given in the first slide. UPAS LC, Usance Payable at site, that is the beneficiary will get the payment at site if documents are compliant. That means beneficiary get the immediate payment at site, but if documents are compliant. But the buyer will enjoy the credit period, because suppose if 90 days Usance LC credit period, so beneficiary is getting payment at site once the documents are compliant, but buyer has 90 days to pay the bank. This is the most important and this is the most benefit. That is why most of the applicants process the UPAS LC. Second, why UPAS LC is most important? The UPAS LC is important due to provide security that is the same as the site basis, and the confirmation it will be added extra advantage. And I just mentioned the word in the flexibility to the both and buyer and seller in the international trade. Because flexibility, that means I already explained, seller get the payment immediate upon the document submission, but buyer will pay to the bank within the credit period, and it can be extended later than. So it is a between buyer and applicant bank. That is most important. That is why I mentioned the flexibility word. Who will bear the cost? Very important note. LC issuing charges and the related cost will be borne by the applicant and importer, and LC confirmation discrepancy other charges will be borne by the exporter and beneficiary, but subject to mutual understanding or agreement between the buyer and seller. And the same I just mentioned, UPAS credit period, it is also very important. UPAS LC credit period can be extended to 180 days, but in case of heavy capital machinery, it can be extended till 360 days, but that is the same as per agreement between the buyer and seller. It is very important. So guys, hopefully you understand why we should open this LC, what is the meaning of this LC, and who will bear the cost. It is very important. And what is the credit period. This is all the interview question and you need to understand better. So please take the screenshot and keep in your record. Next, party involves under UPAS LC. Let's go. So guys, in this scenario, the most of the person who is working in the LC, they are most aware about this all parties, but this is for my new student which is under the UPAS. So please, new student can read and can understand better, because this is for you also. So please just read. Applicant means the buyer who opened the LC is the applicant. Beneficiary, the seller who received the LC is the beneficiary. Issuing bank, the LC bank is the issuing bank, applicant bank. Advising bank, the bank that advise the LC to the beneficiary. Negotiating bank, seller make the presentation for payment. Negotiating bank may be the same as advising bank or discounting bank. In the red, you can see why it is mentioned discounting bank. The bank provide funding for the UPAS because it is very important. In the mention, I have mentioned in the red discounting bank. So it is very important why we mentioned, because in the UPAS we are providing the credit. That is why the discounting bank play the game. Confirming bank, that is, you can understand, it is adds a confirmation in the LC. They will take confirmation charges, and it may be the advising bank or discounting bank, and they are the fully responsible to pay. Finally, the reimbursement bank, the bank make the payments to the nominating bank, and here discounting bank on behalf of the issuing bank. This is all the party involved in the UPAS LC and other LC, but most is the discounting bank. So guys, hopefully you are aware about this parties involved in the under letter of credit UPAS LC. So let's go in next slide and understand benefits of UPAS LC for buyer and seller and what is the process of UPAS LC. Let's go. Benefit of UPAS LC for buyer and seller, you can understand in the difference. I have made the slide for you. So guys, this is very important slide. Please take the screenshot. It is very helpful for your interview as well and for your process. So let's go. Seller benefit and buyer benefit. Number one, seller, that is a beneficiary, receive the payment at site basis, and buyer enjoy the credit period facilities as already explained. Second is a less payment risk under confirmed LC, interest rate is much lower. Third one is the cash flow is good due to the seller cash flow will be good due to the get immediate payment, and buyer, it will help for additional credit for optimized working capital. This is the benefits for the buyer and seller. You can explain your interview in the interview times. Now the process of UPAS LC. Let's go one by one. Buyer, that is applicant, open through LC issuing bank, and the LC clauses should include the terms and condition of UPAS. Second process is the supplier, that is a beneficiary, makes the shipment of goods and present the document to the advising bank. Third, advising bank, that is your bank, send documents to the discounting bank. Fourth, discounting bank checks, and if documents are in order, they can make the payment to the supplier, that is us, beneficiary. And the five, the discounting send the documents to the issuing bank and may wait for their confirmation or authorization to make the payment to the supplier. This is the process. And finally, after the UPAS period, the discounting bank claim payment from the issuing bank, and the issuing bank collect the payment from the applicant and made payment to the discounting bank. That is the process and finished. So you can explain, if someone will interview can ask what is the process of UPAS LC, have you opened, have you done? So this is the process you can explain. These are the process, benefits and seller. This is all. So guys, this is the most important thing, and I explain. And next more videos will come, and with some assignments. So we'll discuss with the assignments. Some I will prepare for interview some questions, export import document and a letter of credit. So we'll discuss on it. So next slide, that is a common slide, why practical training is most important. This is very important. So guys, thanks to all for watching this video and share with maximum your friends and colleagues. So guys, why should join this channel? Only practical knowledge will support day-to-day activities in job and business. So please your one like and subscribe and comments will provide you the next level knowledge. Knowledge is most important than money and free of cost only, guys. WhatsApp number my already given, email ID already given, and most importantly YouTube ID, guys. Please subscribe, please expand this channel in the India and the globally. Please support and share with some students, some learners, some executive levels. So please आप लोग just सीखिए. Thank you so much for the day. Bye, take care and goodbye.